start buffering. Don't do this to me tonight. No. Oh, you asked WIN? It is. Yeah, 706. And it's two of them, too. I don't think, maybe Shell uses that one. I don't know. So I'm trying to go live again. This is my practice. Trying to see, and this is part of my I have a lot of things written down of what I'm going to do, but you got the vision and then you have the implementation of the vision. Two very different. Is that? Oh, that's something on my screen. I'm like, what the heck? I hope y'all can't see that, but I got reindeer antlers on. You know, it's how I feel. But yet buffering, your connection is unstable. The devil is a liar. I am going to have a good connection. I have a gum. I did this. Everything was great. And now it's just like trying to buffer, but no, we're not having it. We are not having the buffer. I do appreciate you so much. Really, that buffering is messing, you know, to get ready for December and all the other today. I'm wondering how I can fix that. Trying to figure out how I could. So how was your day, Shakita? A few people live tonight. A good connection in order for this to work. My day was pretty good. I hope you feel better. My day was, I woke up late. I was up late last night. Then I woke up late. I was late for work. And then I left early. How about, you know, so I hope you feel better. Yeah, I sort of woke up late. I keep trying to move this around. I don't know what's going on with that. Mm-mm-mm. Hopefully it will. I mean, it will. Off for the break. Today was my last day to work, so I'm off from now until Monday. Praise Jesus. What about you? Are you off for the rest of the week? I saw him moving around. You know, you're off. Oh, you're only off on Thursday. Yeah, so I'm off today. So yeah, you're only off Thursday. You know, except retail, of course. If you're in retail, woo, and Friday, I believe. I'm getting ready for a lot of cooking and a lot of tasting. Okay, yes, I understand that. And right back at it. Yeah. That's the advantage of working at a school. And I started doing that when I was young because when my children were young, it was just the best alternative. You get all your holidays off project that I was at a law firm, and you have to put in for the holiday, and you got to come right back. And it was always seniority. But um, when you're in the school system, you get all your holidays off free. Get your holidays off. You don't have to fight anybody for the holidays. You get free snow days. It's just wonderful. Yes, I do love children. I've been teaching for so long that it's a good thing. But yeah, I really got into it for the sake of my children, so I can have free time. Have a flexible schedule for them when they were younger, and it's kind of worked out for me. So yeah, special needs children at a high school. Yeah, children with disabilities. Um, just to have a topic to bring to the forefront. Um, yeah, yeah, I got the timer on. But yeah, my daughter, she's an adult now, but she's wonderful, and as a matter of fact, that's the one that works in retail, and she has to work on Thursday. But just understanding this, people to really get to see them for who they are, children with special needs. And I think more people are doing that now than before. I think, oh, taking time with sweeping it over the rug, so to speak, like, oh, because I think one of the major differences, as opposed to a child who may have a really mental delay, so to speak. I don't like to use the term mental retardation, but a child that has a learning disability, they just don't know why. Yes, and that's the same one we just prayed. And but yeah, they like they might know that seemingly doing the same thing that everyone else is doing. Pray, and so they have the same. One of the as parents we have, and if it doesn't happen, then fine. And even some community, because sometimes parents feel like, oh no, I know that my children. We wouldn't prejudge. How's he doing now? Does he communicate frequently? Just yeah, that prayer is a beautiful thing, and it works. I've seen several miracles in my life through prayer. Several. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's funny that you say that because my daughter had the same thing. She didn't have social anxiety. She is a social butterfly right about now. But when she was younger, she could not be in crowds. Yeah, that was just like a no-no for her. I mean, early as 4, like she just the noise level, the chattering, all of that. It was just too. Again, he has high with special needs. Then to high school, and that adjustment it's a it's a difficult adjustment for them coming out of elementary, coming out of middle, and now A lot of anxiety. Yeah, a lot of students, as I was saying, I saw a buffering, so I didn't want to talk. A lot of students have anxiety going into high school because it's new and it's starting all over again. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's that just it. That is what it is. You know, that's a lot of students. I see that every day. And I see a lot of students, that have the social anxiety, the self-esteem, low self-esteem when it comes to learning because they may have been used to not doing well and failing for middle school. And so it's in because they're used to failure. My daughter kindergarten one and she came home. She came home and she was just like, I don't need to know my ABCs. I don't have to know them. I don't need to know them. It was the weirdest thing. Yes, I just read what you said. I just didn't want to place that particular message out publicly, but it depends. It really just depends on I'm sorry, I got a message of the disability. You have all kinds. So you have behavior, so social, emotional behavior, um, academic, mental, depends on which. So it depends. And they should have classes. Um, he should have classes that are based on his classification. Like some students participate in inclusion classes, and some students in high school. It's for their students. Parents run schools, but they just don't have to be advocates for their children. You know, from what you were saying previously, separate, but some, I don't want to use the word political. Where we put them. Okay, I could believe that. I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does because you definitely have to. You have to, 1 minute. I have somebody Brownies in the oven. Okay. Yeah. Have to be careful for that. Well, while he's still a sophomore, she still can advocate. And for him, even more, like I said, through the Americans Disabilities Act and something else, he's receiving, then he should class coming. The special ed teacher has students who are part of inclusion, the special student, depending on how often pull that student out, for them to get additional happen for the state of North. That's happening just because they sit down, with an individualized education plan, because they sit down and just absolutely, absolutely, it should be implemented. Be implemented. That's for the parent to make sure. And usually, what happens is if they haven't been receiving it and the parent hasn't been advocating for them to receive it, and the teacher has not been documenting, regular teacher, special ed teacher, whomever has not been documenting that the child has been receiving what they are entitled to, dedicating for that child and saying, oh, no, not a problem, whatever I can do to help. Again, according to North Carolina state law, someone should come. They have advocates and they have trying to get out good information here. The key is, at the end of the day, is the child benefiting from those services? And if so, how? So again, you just can't ask the question, is my child receiving help or assistance in this class, in this inclusion class? The question is, how are they receiving help and what are the results of that help? Are any of those results being documented for the benefit of my child? Since I came into the classroom once a week, my child is completing their homework, they're completing their assignments, maybe. Because it's supposed to be for a service, and the service is supposed to provide results. Otherwise, they would just be in a regular class. He's getting the services that he needs. And again, since he's a sophomore, graduation. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And does he have an IEP? You know, and a lot of listen, a lot of my students with IEPs, it used to be something that was taboo. Like they didn't, back in the day, people didn't, students didn't want to know. It was a shameful thing to have an IEP, to be in a special ed class and stuff like that. But now, students who have IEPs, they know their rights sometimes more than their parents. So, for example, if you have a student that has an IEP that says they have to have separate setting during testing, then that means that that child has to, for the state of North Carolina, I can't speak for California, that means that that child has to go into a classroom with 12 or less students when they take any test, any quiz. It also means that they may be entitled to extra time. So if they're given an hour for the test, they would have to go somewhere and receive extra time for that same test. The IEP is very, very specific. So for example, tests can be modified. So if I give a 20 question test and I have a student with an IEP that calls for a modification, then that child may only have to do 12 of those 20 questions to get a good grade. And so if he has an IEP and things are not specific, or the teachers, I stop for a minute because when I see a buffer, there's no need of talking. And or the teachers are not adhering to the specifics of his IEP, then that's a problem. That is a problem. It's kind of bad because teachers make the worst parents and the worst students. I used to tell my kids, if I come up to the school and you're wrong, it's gonna be trouble. If I come up there and the teacher is wrong, it's gonna be trouble for her because I teach too. But if I come up there and you wrong, it's gonna be trouble because I already know the deal. Some kids turn into little aliens when they're not around their parents. But yeah, definitely look into his IEP, what he's entitled to, specifically for English and math, because those are the two strongest. You know, um, yeah, that has definitely changed. Again, I know for state of North Carolina, you can't do that. Parents can't pop up anymore, and they can't pop up for several reasons. And I'm really interested. I haven't like pursued it or anything, because I don't have any kids, any young kids per se in the system. But they just can't pop up. They can't sit in the classroom like they used to. It's and I don't know what the legality of it is, or if it's just the school or principal policy. But like, how a parent could just pop up, sit in the back of the class. Can't do that. Can't do that. At some schools, anyway. Okay. As long as you're on the list. Hi. Hello, Angie. How are you? How's it going? Good evening. How's it going? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Good, good. I'm glad it's going great. You feeling better? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Timer 66. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, yes. I appreciate the thumbs up. You're not feeling good, Angie? Well, I hope you feel better. I really do. I hope and pray that you feel better. I just ask the Father to give you strength from on high and give you encouragement, to bless you, to remind you that you are blessed and highly favored. Blessed and highly favored. to remind you that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay. Okay. Did you change medications or anything? Sometimes that happens. I know that's right. He is a healer. He is definitely a healer. Okay. Well, we'll just continue to pray and just ask the Lord to just give you strength and just to take those seizures completely away in Jesus' name. And sometimes it's anxiety around the holiday to just, give you a peace, stay calm. A lot of faith, and I know you know the word. So I know you'll be speaking life to yourself, your situation, your family. Keep that music, that sometimes I put on peaceful music. Sometimes I put on praise music. YouTube is not just for what we're using it for. I was using YouTube to get a praise break before I knew all about this back end of YouTube. I was using it to get a praise break. I put it on. Yes, always speak life. That's right. Proverbs lets us know that life and death is in the power of the tongue. And we always forget that second portion. It says life and death is in the power of the tongue. And it says, they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So if you love life, you speak life because you're going to eat that fruit. I ain't going to talk about the other side, but it says, they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So whatever we're speaking about, that's the fruit that we're going to eat. Yes, yes. Hebrews 11:1. Yes, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, it is. And so you just can. No, I think that was yesterday. Romans, the God. You cannot convince me that God does not have a sense of humor. He's a guy who speaks those things when him and his wife had perception. Praise God. Yeah. And they have to have a true advocate. True advocates and children to have a voice, you know. It's severe conditions, but you have so many children who have the system, the school system, the social system, they look have a disability, but it exists. And so those, lost in the cracks. When we were talking about, kids being in inclusion, yeah, I'm trying to like, trying so hard. I can remember, I can remember, and she would come home and it was a little bit disturbing to her at first, but portion of it. But again, I don't know, like I said, California laws, but anyway, anything, when we reach out, mine is a different, it's a different type of grind times, share from like to do that as well. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about this buffer. Come on, come on, come on. So much. I'm so glad you came through. I was watching your channel. I saw your haul. I have so much fun trying to, like I said, get ready for Vlogmas. I just spent a long, long time on my intro. the next couple days for Vlogmas. So I'm excited about that. One of our traditions is to put the tree up on for a night. Hopefully, it'll stop buffering. To call, I'm gonna call my people and try to find out why they're buffering. Although T-Mobile just sent me something. I have T-Mobile, and they're getting ready to do. They're getting ready to offer Wi-Fi, apparently, in the home. So I'm definitely going to check that out, see what that's about, because when they first just like Disney, and it's like $6.90. Appreciate you too. I really do. I appreciate you, Shakita, coming in and checking. Sometimes, they say wait till a few people come in. I don't know if a few people are coming in or not, and it's okay. I yep, T-Mobile home internet. Let's see what that's about. Okay. I'll start buffering again. Yep, there it is. For an hour. Y'all doing too much. No, not yet. You asked me what's up. No, not yet. I got a couple more minutes. But what's up? What you about to do? Huh? Ayana Vinci? That's her job. Well, she's happy that Oprah opened that door again, I'm sure. Mm-mm. I don't know about that. What I do want to know is whether or not Tyler Perry's we should take a ride down there one day. Yeah. To wrap this up, no, because my phone is not on the Wi-Fi. I put my phone on the Wi-Fi. You think that's it? I don't. Well, you have a blessed evening too, Shakira. But I hope it didn't buffer too bad. But I do. This came from L. Something like that. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you did. Thank you. What'd you say? It's rough in the street. I'm talking to my daughter. She's picking out some of my decorations. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. Yep. They have home internet. And I don't know. It's in my room. On the side, on the floor. Like I just get upset when stuff like that happens. Okay. Because what did I used to say? You probably don't remember. I don't think I ever said it to you. I might have said it. Oh, ooh, excuse me. Mm. I don't think anybody's here but me. I see one person in the chat. That would be me. But I'm yawning. I have to make a brand new intro for my first Christmas YouTube. You have to upload a video every day. I already do one every day. Friday, that's my Bible scripture. Does that count? Can I just get away with that? But I want to do some things. Excuse me. So sorry. I don't know why I said a late night chat because I'm the one that sleep. I'm sleepy. We're still waiting on Leah and the spaghetti. How about that? Leah, where are you? Leah, where's the spaghetti, Leah? Because D watches my videos sometimes. Like, D, can you ask Leah where's the spaghetti? Scratch. How you make tomato spaghetti sauce from scratch? Right. There's nothing else you can do. What else you gonna put in it? No, that's not. I'm saying you make it tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce from scratch is tomatoes boiled down with some seasonings in it. What else you could put tomatoes in water? She is not making tomato sauce with no daggone stock and olive oil. I'm sorry. Hello? Oh goodness. I'm about to close the chat. I'm just sitting here talking to my daughter and laughing because we were waiting for my other daughter to bring us some spaghetti, but she was making homemade tomato sauce. I mean, homemade spaghetti sauce. Okay, hold on. Oh, oh no, you didn't. We were just talking about turkey wings. You put some turkey wings in the crock pot, and they'll be ready in the morning. You better go ahead. We were just talking about turkey wings. Oh my goodness. I made some. I got a little video on that because I made some. That sounds real good. Um, but I put them in the pressure cooker. Them bad boys were done in an hour, falling off the bone, an hour or less. Smoked turkey wings. You know, you use that for your seasonings like that. But guess what? When you go like to Disney or Universal Studios, you get those smoked. You know, they sell smoked turkey legs or at any carnival. I will take a turkey leg, a smoked turkey leg, and boil it for a little bit, let it get nice and tender, and eat it just like that. Said that's been your craving for the last month. I understand. This is that time. Stews and beans and soups, all of that is good. But I tell you one thing, by Saturday, I'm gonna be ready for pizza. Thursday, Friday, my goodness. Well, thank you again, Shakita. I do appreciate you. Yes, pinto beans. I made the 15 bean soup. It's in the bag right on. But yes, I appreciate you once again. I appreciate the dream. I appreciate somebody came in to support. Wait, I'm gonna say it right. Timer 66. Thank you for coming in to support. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And I got to connect all of that, that Instagram, that Facebook. Got to connect all of that stuff together. Oh my gosh. And let people know you're going live. And so I'm working on it. Yes. I'm about to hit the button.